This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. All right, let's go. Now, what are you opening up? What is that now? You got a little energy shot of something new?
Little kratom. I need something.
Oh, kratom.
Little kratom. It's a little happy hippo.
So
this is butterscotch.
Oh.
I've never thought of mixing butterscotch and kratom.
Let's go through what you got running through your system right now. You got some
cocaine.
You got
meth.
you got kratom. You're gonna have nicotine. You got some caffeine. That's a lot of enes in there.
Nasal spray.
Nasal spray too.
Yeah, my nose been clogged.
You got a little coldy cold?
No. You know how when you have a cold and your nose is clogged and you keep using the nasal spray?
Yeah.
But then
your body gets addicted to it. So now you're using Afrin, which is great for your liver.
Yes.
I think your insides right now, I'm going to do your insides, your liver, your pancreas, everything's going, but I can't, I need help, dude. Give me a hand. No, I'm going to quit. Don't quit, dude.
My insides look like Bill Cosby. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It is a complete.
It looks like somebody took a torch to your insides there. Now, what do you figure your life expectancy is going to be? Because you're a big dog running hard.
43.
What are you on? What else are you on? Are you on testosterone? You're not.
Get off.
You got off that.
I had to.
Oh, because I know.
Because my wiener.
Yep. Okay, so then.
My wiener.
Now, a lot of times there might be some alcohol in the system too.
Not today.
It's a day cap. Sometimes you do a day cap. You drug addict.
Yesterday.
A little bit of drug addict, right? Low grade.
I'd say drug addict overall.
Well, I saw a video of us 5 years ago.
On Fire Again?
We both look very different.
Oh, yeah.
Life will get you.
Oh, life went, hey, hold on, next 5 years.
Yeah. Your voice is even different and your face is very swollen. I couldn't be whiter, grayer. I'm an old gray. Lighter? I got a little gray.
Well, the pigment in your skin kind of gives up, huh?
Yeah, I've given up. I mean, I'm not. I'm an old man, and frankly, I'm not attractive. And
As you should.
Yeah, I'm not. I've never been my own biggest fan anyway, but I was cuter when I was young.
Bring it on, life.
Bring it on.
You know, the only thing I can't stop thinking about is there's this flowerhorn fish. That's not.
Oh fuck!
What, dude? I'm telling you my passion.
Can I just tell you my thought just now?
I'm a flowerhorn
before you get into
fish.
your stupid flowerhorn fish. Before you get into these fucking fish. Because the past 4 episodes have been fish heavy, man.
Fish on fish.
They've been fish heavy, and we haven't even gotten into the salt water. Now, I do want to hear about it. I don't know why.
Salt water's happening for my birthday.
I do want to hear. I had a thought. This is a fucked up thought. I thought to myself, you're going to get to a point where you're a bit decrepit, and maybe then I leap from this chair.
And beat me?
I jump on you and beat the fucking shit out of you.
That's how this, and kill me.
Isn't that fucked up?
No, that's how this show ends.
Oh, fuck. I wanted to bring the hand grip thing. Yeah.
Squeeze the hand grip?
Yeah. But I just
I'll tell
think
you,
you're
I'd
a little
like to
too
see get a hold of that hand grip. This flower horn I'm thinking about. Now, I hate to keep going back.
I feel like you're just bringing it back.
There's an 8-inch flower horn. They're one of the most aggressive freshwater fish.
No, we covered that.
But look at him.
No, I know. Does he have a big old brain?
Yeah. There's one I've been.
Got a big old herpes sore on the fucking top of his head.
Dude, he's 8 inches. He's by himself.
Yeah.
I cleared out the tank. I'm gonna leave this Jack Dempsey in there with him and 2 kind of larger Oscars.
You're gonna let him fight it out?
No, they're not gonna fight. If they're big enough to withstand that headbutt of his, they're gonna survive.
Really?
And if they don't, so be it.
How does homeboy eat without getting his head in the way?
Great question.
And what the fuck is in that head? It must be just...
Dude, I've been thinking about it since 3 a.m. I woke up thinking about this flower horn. I see him in there. He rams the tank. I'm like, I need that thing in my life. I'm going to clear out these other fish. The tank is big enough, 75 gallons, right? 75 gallons. Daddy has a new filter in there because he's going to make a mess. I mean, you know this. He's going to make a mess.
He's going to make a mess.
He's going to make a mess. And
no, I didn't know that. Are they sloppy eaters?
Sloppy eaters.
I want to write this stuff down. Wait, give them time. Give the viewers time to write this down. I know you guys wanted to hear about flower horns.
Very sloppy eater. There's just fish everywhere, okay? It's just a real mess.
You got to feed them flakes?
Real Jeffrey
feed them flakes, bro?
Flakes. Yeah. Are you from 1997? Fish don't eat flakes.
I don't know.
You know what I fed my puffers this morning?
What?
Live krill.
Live krill.
And hey.
Yeah.
Come to the show.
What?
I'll say that. Come to the show. When I drop them krill in there,
I need a video.
I need to start doing some fish videos. We're getting a lot of fish emails. Hundreds. Now, people that keep asking me they want to send me fish, I don't know how I feel about that.
Hey, Chin, look up the most expensive fish.
Oh, some of those flower horns get up to $1,200, $1,500.
Look
that
at
one
the
at
most
that I'm
expensive
looking
fish
at.
you can buy for your aquarium.
No, this Charles Manson Flowerhorn I'm thinking about at the fish store since 3 a.m. I can't emphasize enough.
So you're obsessing the way you obsess over cars.
Bryan, I want to wrap this podcast up right now so I can rush to the fish store and get that big Flowerhorn.
It's so weird.
He's so aggressive.
Hold on, the Asian arowana.
Oh, they're so aggressive.
Whoa.
Hey, B, not for you. First of all, they get this big.
Hold on.
Minimum.
$1,500.
Hey, minimum this big, buddy. Hey.
Albino specimens have sold for $70,000. Man,
Some cost $400,000. Click on them, Chin. Hey, B, they get this big. Look at me. That big, dude.
You need a big tank, huh?
What do they eat? Hey, you like the sound of chirping crickets?
What?
That's a snack, you fuck. Look
That's
at
a
that
big
thing.
fish, bro.
Oh, and they are aggressive.
That's a golden arowana.
It's the only thing you can mix a flower horn with. It's the only thing you make, dude. My fish tank.
So you can't.
My fish tank.
Yeah.
It's a prison yard, dude.
So you
Survival of the fittest.
can't put your arrowhead. I mean, you can't put your flower horn in there with anybody but somebody his own size.
Correct. Otherwise, he'll eat them and kill them.
If anybody smaller, it's like polar bears.
Boom.
You can't put something smaller. You can't put a smaller polar bear in a polar bear cage at the zoo because they get eaten.
I have 2 juvenile Oscars that I'm a little worried about. I think I'm going to transfer them to my son's tank, which is 60 gallon, not small.
Not small.
And I'm going to have them, and then when they get a little bigger, insert them back into the prison cell. It's a
Okay.
prison yard, dude. I mean, it
prison
is
yard.
survival of the fittest.
So you got now 4 tanks going.
I have 3, and the saltwater is going to come.
The salt water's coming on your birthday.
And saltwater? You know what's going to happen when Daddy gets saltwater?
No, I don't.
Me neither.
No.
I don't either.
Okay.
I'm scared.
No, I understand. I like your
You get one of
like
those
your
angler
necklace.
fish.
Your necklace is
These are the Thicccboy Awards. We give out awards.
okay.
They just came in. Do you want one?
I do.
You got to earn it
Well, how do I earn it?
with not stupid MMA knowledge.
Do I have to? Do I have to gain weight?
No. Thick's
I'm not
in the
a thick
heart.
boy, though.
No, thick's in the heart.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's our slogan. Thick's in the heart.
Our boy Tariq Azim came to visit me,
That's my guy.
and he's
Sent me a
been,
nice video.
He's been lifting weights. He's been going heavy
Daddy's
on the old
jacked?
weights. He gets so thick. He's a fucking tuna fish with feet. He's
he's a bluefin.
He's a bluefin tuna with feet. He's as thick as it gets, man.
Oh, because Jim brought up Santino's new specials on Netflix. Best
Love it.
specials to see all year, even though we're 12 days into the year. But it'd be tough to beat this one.
Good for him.
Every venue I've gone to, I always ask who was here, how was their set, and and the managers will tell me. For the past, I'd say 2 years, every venue I go to, across the board, who has the best set? Santino. Who has the best set?
Wow.
Santino. Who else have you had in there? The biggest names you know. Every single manager goes, Santino.
Wow.
Best set we've seen in years.
Wow.
That's this special.
I can't wait
Shout out
to
to
see it.
Santino.
I can't
now,
wait to see it. He's so fun.
We thought he was going to come and find the kid. Now he's doing Rogan right now. I said, hey, I thought you were coming in. I'm doing Rogan. I went, okay, well, just the same. Just as good
Rogan's
as
a little
ours. I
bigger.
get what you're doing
Rogan's a
there.
little bigger.
Just the same. Same show.
Rogan's a little bigger.
Same reach.
Okay.
Same reach.
All right.
Same reach.
Okay.
Same reach. Now, I posted a throwback animation of us on Rogan. You forget how much shit we've done, dude.
A lot.
Too much.
A lot. We've done a lot, buddy. It's been a lot.
Okay, hasn't been posted yet. Or refresh it, Jen.
Go ahead and refresh things.
Okay, just never got posted. That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Well,
Nice.
yeah, what can you do?
We got Segura and us. Look at that. Way back in the day.
I asked you if you're on Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, Jen. Okay. Hey, B, let's take a little break because you need to catch a plane to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I'm going to be there this Friday, Saturday.
There, hey, Packers
Next
fans.
weekend,
I know
Dania, Florida, Dania Improv.
Packer fans, know you're depressed. Get out of depression. Go see Bryan Callen. You're just a hop, skip, jump away to get to Fort Wayne. And then I'm in Tampa. Tampa is next Friday, Saturday only. The 20th and 21st, Tampa Improv, Tampa Bay. Just dust off those Steve Young rookie jerseys. Get your ass down there. Tampa Improv. The week after, in the next date, Springfield. What was that? Missouri? Springfield, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yep. The Blue Room or something like that.
Blue Room.
February 3rd and 4th, Naples, Bakersfield's on there, Brea, March 3rd and 4th. Get your tickets at thickboy.com. Also, Tiger Thick Sweet Nectar, award-winning nectars available at all shows.
Now, you brought up
B,
depression.
I did,
Now,
and this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
That's right.
Yes, dude.
Mental health is something that, people always overlook, but it's something you have to take care of the way you take care of your body. You brush your teeth in the morning. Sometimes you don't have anybody to talk to. I know as a guy, That's one of the things. I don't have friends I can talk to. Guys don't deal with it that way, okay? But sometimes to have a licensed therapist you can talk to virtually or on the phone or whatever, this is where BetterHelp comes in.
Yep.
Okay?
And if you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. I've used it multiple times, especially lately. My therapist is like, okay, again. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. All you got to do is just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So if you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can help you get there. Visit betterhelp.com/fighter today. Get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/fighter.
You're talking about licensed professionals who are experienced in helping you in ways you probably aren't aware of. So give it a shot.
Work with the
Don't
experts.
deal with it on your own, man.
There's somebody to help you out there. Betterhelp.com/fighter. 10% off. BetterHelp.
Well, let me give you this little reminder, okay? Best supplements on planet Earth, On It, okay? Now,
Sure.
here's the thing. You want to see your New Year's resolutions through with On It's New Year, All You. It's a hub for everything.
All new year, new me. Well, what if I told you there's freaking 20% off? All right, supplements, and
Select
nutrition,
supplements, 10%
off fitness,
Yep.
50% off digital items like their streaming fitness.
There's
you can do
streaming
from your
fitness,
crib.
some of the best. They're
Nothing better.
half-hour classes, which are unbelievable.
Yep, and for training, you can do at home. Join the On It Challenge, the New Year All You On It 6 Challenge. It's a 6-week workout program and lifestyle program with over $36K in prize money. And it's up for
$36,000.
grabs. Yep, the challenge helps you connect with others at the On It community so you can support each other and achieve your goals. You know, rah, rah, you got cheerleaders. It's a fun time.
That's right. Onit.com/T
Nope.
/FATK.
There you go. Jesus Christ. that's not funny.
Onit.com/FATK.
Yep. Best supplements, best fitness gear on the planet. Onit.com/FATK. Get you some. We're asking, if you're in Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
Yep.
Now, B, you're going to fly around the world, right?
Yeah.
To get to Fort Wayne.
Savages.
You're going to fly around the world.
Yeah, I am.
Now, Fort Wayne, you've seen
Well,
Stranger
Fort
Things,
Wayne,
right?
Indiana.
Think of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Nothing happens, though.
Yeah.
So imagine watching Stranger Things and they just chill on
It's
the
a
couch.
quaint little town.
I like it.
You know, everything is a quaint little town until a stranger comes to visit. Now,
You're the stranger?
the stranger can be somebody who's about to put out some power with comedy, or the stranger can be a guy with a knife who
Hey, is
decides
there
to kill
a
randomly.
flood? Is it raining a lot? Nope. Why is the power out? Bryan Callen's in
That's
town.
right. That's right.
He's doing comedy in the dark.
And by the way, Fort Wayne, Indiana, when I land, you'll feel it.
You know.
I ever tell you I had that when we landed in Nolans,
Knowledge.
and the flight attendant, so funny. We landed and the flight attendant goes, oh. He was this very, very handsome, if I remember correctly, black gentleman who probably had been a dancer or
This thing's
something.
so heavy. Let me take it
Yeah,
off.
it's heavy.
God,
And
oh
he
my
goes,
God. It's real.
we landed and he
It's
goes,
real.
oh, y'all feel that? That's New Orleans right there. I was like, this bad motherfucker. I was like, ah!
Was that when you were there for Dustin Poirier? You were doing
No,
stand-up down there.
no. This was a long time ago.
Because
Who
New
knows?
Orleans doesn't have a ton of spots. They have like House of Blues
No.
and theaters.
In fact, it might have been back. No, I know what it was when I went to shoot a movie there.
I
went to shoot
remember
a
you
movie.
and I did New Orleans House of Blues. Remember
Yes,
that
we
poster
did.
I made? The Voodoo poster?
Yes. I also remember us going and seeing some weird voodoo shit in some of those stores.
That was on me.
Yeah. There was some
I
weird
walked out with
voodoo
like
stuff.
a dream catcher, a human skull, and a
Well,
bat.
W.E.B. Du Bois, who was a black scholar and leader and visionary and all that stuff, and a writer in the 60s. I believe it was the 60s. He became somewhat radicalized because in the South, he went down to the South and he was from, I think, originally the West Indies, highly educated, spent his time in New York in the academic circles, literally. And he went down to the South, I think in the 50s or even the 60s, before the Civil Rights Act was passed in 64.
Mm-hmm.
And what radicalized him was in a store window, he saw body parts.
That's the shit I want.
black body parts that were like teeth and all that stuff that were
For
sold.
voodoo reasons?
No, just
Oh, wow.
just this fucking the
That's
level
dark.
of racism that he
Oh, that's
experienced,
dark.
and the murderous racism that, and it literally
Oh,
changed his
this went
entire
south.
outlook.
I thought we were talking about voodoo stuff.
Oh no. Oh,
Because New Orleans has that deep voodoo.
it's
legacy.
got deep voodoo. That's why, like, I always feel like I love New Orleans, but when the sun goes down, and then the night takes on that late night flavor. See, what happens
The
is,
smog comes in.
well, you guys everybody plays around. Everybody's playing around. They're all doing their thing. Let's go to dinner. Nice dinner.
Let's go to Bourbon Street.
Get a couple drinks.
Tits and voodoo.
Yeah, get a couple drinks.
Yeah.
No. Then what happens is when the clock strikes 12, there's a whole nother under tapestry. The underworld comes out.
That's where I come out.
Yeah.
That's where I come alive.
Yeah. And there are places that open up nobody knows about lest you're on a list.
Yeah.
And you got to party. Now, party.
Beignets and tits.
Party can be all kinds of things. Beignets and tits. Could be a little devil worship.
Might be a croc in that house.
Could be a croc or an alligator. Could be a what are those huge fucking rats that live in the bayou called?
Theo Von.
Nutria?
A nutria. Could be Theo Vaughn with a nutria on a leash. You never know. You know? Could be a lot of things. But either
love
way.
New Orleans.
Oh yeah. No, I could see it.
Now I'm thinking about, man, I
I
need to
can
get
see
back
it.
down because they have that the haunted tour too. I love that shit.
Well, you know, Nolans is got a place for all ages and all types. You understand?
What's weird about New Orleans though, there's so many great comics come out. There's not any great venues because you think Ellen's out of
weird.
there.
It's weird.
Mark Norman, Theo,
Yeah, it's weird.
a few more.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. They made a movie about it, but it's a book. Woo, it's a good book. Midnight, and it's about Nolans.
You ever seen Princess and the Frog?
I didn't.
About New Orleans.
I didn't know that.
Great movie.
Nolans.
Little Jumbo. Little Jumbo.
Okay. Nolans.
Oh, this is the clip, Jen. You got
You
it?
guys want to watch?
What's this?
Bring it up. You'll remember this.
Tell the story about Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice
When
on
you-
Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, when you guys were doing that.
They didn't even show this on the air. So this guy, I'm not gonna mention his name, on the show, he lost, and you can drink all the alcohol you want in the house. And there's only, at the time, there's only 4 of us left still fighting. Roy, Marcus Jones, Mitrione, myself. That's the 4 fighting, right?
So one of the other guys is hammered.
Hammered, wasted. All of a sudden, this guy gets super racist in the house, and there's a bunch of black guys in the house. Starts throwing up racial slurs and throwing up these, you know, the Hey Hitler stuff, Heil Hitler stuff.
Write his name on this piece of paper.
All
Starts
right.
doing all this stuff.
All
I'm
right.
sleeping. I have the biggest fight of my life the next day. And I thought it was a dream. Kimbo Slice and Marcus Jones and this D'Amico Rogers comes in my room and they go, "Yo, Schaub, get up, dog, get up, man." I'm like, "Huh? Why are there 3 large black guys around my bed?" Kim goes, "Yo, man, this dude's down there talking about our people. We're about to jack him up." I thought I was in a dream. I go, "Excuse me, he's talking about our people, dog. Let's go f this dude up." I'm like, "Listen, you guys realize?" I said, "I'm not down with the race thing, but you realize I'm not black, right?" Kim goes, "You ain't black?" I go, "No, man." He goes, "Damn, that's crazy." Turn around, leave, and I hear, "That's why I like Schaub. You can't tell what the hell he is."
Old
That's
school.
a great story.
Old school.
Fuck, that's a great story.
Good times, old school.
Great animation.
Oh, yeah. Polytune, I think, right?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Now
so
with
good.
Chat GPT, you can do your own animation,
That'd be nice.
from what I hear.
Hey, you know it's been around for a hot second?
What?
Chat GPT or whatever, it wasn't November 30th, 2022. It's been
Well,
around for like years, I guess.
No. The actual OpenAI
For the
released
public.
ChatGPT.
For the public.
Yeah, so that's so funny you said that. My buddy's in tech and invests. He goes,
Jay was like-
I go, this ChatGPT, and he goes, I get a text. He goes, "Hey man, is it 2019?"
Yeah, Jay was like,
I was like,
Jay was like, "Hey, tell Bryan, hey, dumbass, we've known about this for years."
All the
He goes,
computer
and guys have been using it.
I'm
you guys
Johnny
need-
come
you guys
lately
need
to the
relax."
train. I'm Johnny come lately. My buddy goes, no, it's not going to take over the
No.
world. Just
Jay
relax.
goes, it would have done it already.
Right.
He's like, it's been up for a hot
I was
second.
all fucked up.
Yeah,
I
don't
was
know.
all fucked up.
Should we go to New Orleans?
Nolans be good.
Dude, should we book a Fighter to get live in New Orleans?
I think that's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I
I'm
don't know if
fired
we
up
have fans
for.
in
I'm
New Orleans.
fired up for this year.
Yeah, me
Have some
too.
fun. Get back to some shit. I like your shoes.
Very loud.
Very loud, but not so much, actually. I don't mind the off-white.
These shoes are made for running, and I'm going to run out of here and get that Flowerhorn, because all I can think about.
That's all you're thinking.
And I'm going to drop them
like,
off.
literally, this is in the way of your Flowerhorn quest.
Oh, it's like.
But you already have a Flowerhorn.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
He passed away from the white ick. Not on my terms. So I go to pick him up.
Yeah.
And I go, there's white spots on his white ick. I go, oh, that's not good. They go, should only be a couple of days to come pick him up. I go in yesterday to buy clams, half shell clams, because the pufferfish eat half shell.
You
clams.
need clams now?
It's exhausting. I made a mistake. Anyway,
Hold on.
They're exhausting.
So you put the clams in there and they open up?
Half shell, because you need and then you leave 2 shells in there because they'll bite the shells to
clean their teeth. This is a nightmare. So you're out there getting.
No one told me any of this.
You're getting fresh krill.
Hey, hold on. Every day I have to stop by and pick them.
That's too much.
$20 in food a day. You do the math.
No, it's too much.
And my son today, he was all excited. I mean, it's just my thing now, basically. But he has a dope tank in his room. But I go, hey, buddy, you ready to feed the fish? He goes, hey, Dad, is it okay if I just stay here this morning? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I can feed him. He goes, yeah, I saw it. I'll handle it.
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
You know, kids are done with that.
Daddy's not, though.
I want to know how long until you are done, but my guess is you might become a major collector and become totally irrational about this.
My dad warned Joanna, because she was like, him and these fucking fish. My dad goes, have you not met Brent? Oh, when he gets into something, he gets all the way in. He goes, this isn't going to stop till he probably has a shark down there.
Yeah. You
she
get
goes,
crazy.
Do you know Brent?
You get crazy.
Oh, dude.
I don't know why you don't have. I don't
hole.
know why you don't have the ultimate in an aquarium. An octopus.
Oh no, we've already talked about it, dude. My birthday's in March.
Okay.
If you don't think last night I was researching octopus to buy on the dark web, you're out your mind.
What octopus you gonna get?
I can't decide. And the puffers and the saltwater puffers
Yeah.
you can get, out of control.
Really?
Out of control.
You know that in Japan, you'll eat pufferfish. It's all good. And they all know that there is a certain pufferfish that you'll when you ingest the meat, you die. So it's always
They still eat it.
They still eat
But
it.
if it's not cut
You're rolling
exactly
the
right,
dice.
you'll die. My papa ate that when he was in the Navy.
Jesus.
And out there, he was stationed in Japan.
Yeah.
He was in the Navy. He hasn't ate sushi since. He was like, whatever, 22.
Yeah.
He got sick from eating pufferfish.
Wow.
So he says, I don't know if I buy it.
This is the
I
question.
go, Dad, you just not like sushi?
Or it wasn't pufferfish. He just had bad sushi.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I said, you sure it was puffer? Because I feel like
Yeah.
you're hating on my pufferfish
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I want you to be invested into my fish life.
I'm not going to. Can you survive pufferfish poison? Let me see what that says. 3 of the patients had severe symptoms. of
Holy
cardiac
shit.
failure. Yep, but no one died. Pufferfish contain a potent neurotoxin.
Now let's not go bad on my pufferfish.
Either
This
fish
is a
is killer.
certain kind of puffer. The ones I have are very cute and harmless. But if you do back them in the corner, they'll puff on you.
Whoa.
But won't,
really?
they don't have toxins though, but they'll puff on you.
What do? They just puff up? And now they got
and one-
spines.
It's going to get prickly. And it's going to hurt. But I asked the guy,
Yeah.
he goes, you got to make sure they don't puff up. I go, why? He goes, it's so strenuous on their body and it stresses them out.
Yeah.
So, dude, they're so fun.
Now let me ask you this.
Hey, come to the show.
Now
Hey, 6 a.m.
you got to know this. Your octopus is very smart. Now we have video of an octopus climbing out of the cage, out of its own aquarium, crossing the living room floor, climbing up into the other aquarium, eating a fish,
Going back.
into his.
These
thing.
are facts.
Do you know this?
Yes, I know this.
That's how
And you know
smart
what?
they are. Do you know something else about
I want
them?
that life.
They can see your face, and they know
Recognize
whether or
it.
not you're angry or you're not. And
They can also touch you and feel if you have the
Look at
intention to
this.
kill them
They're
or
brilliant.
hurt them.
Let me see that.
And you motherfuckers eat calamari. You're disgusting.
They only live about
Shane,
a
you're
year, I think.
disgusting.
Oh, they only live a year, though, right?
Not calamari.
No, they live forever, Brian.
Look at this.
5 years.
Travels down the drain
Hold on,
pipe
let me
to
get
the
this
sea.
TV set up.
Oh my God. Oh, that's the plot of Nemo.
What the fuck?
Case solved. That's the plot of Nemo. He gets out and goes into the sea. Later, bitches.
My God.
See, I want this challenge though. I like how they have the big nuts for the back of the head.
You know what, though? They're too smart to keep as captives. They might want to be out there, but
You
they
know
do
how
get
good,
eaten.
You know how good I'd be to that thing?
Sharks
That's the thing.
get eaten-
We have a
sharks eat
friend,
them,
I'll say their
seals.
name later. They're like, oh, you're just going to buy those fish and then you're going to put them in a tank for your amusement. I'm like, hey, bitch, it's either that or they go into the sea and get eaten alive,
Correct.
dumbass.
By
you
seals,
know how good
by
I am
sharks.
to these guys?
Yeah. Nighttime is tough on
Today,
octopus.
I pet 3 Oscars. They came up to the tank. I hand fed them bloodworms. I'm feeding them bloodworms, Brian. They're eating like
It's not a bad life to be
They're
a
eating
Schaub.
like king.
To be a Schaub puss.
These little bitches, these little slimy, scaly
It's a
bitches.
Schaubtopus.
They won the lottery.
Yeah.
Hand fed.
One of y'all going to be a Schaubtopus. Might get two Schaubtopus.
Chin, bring up Octopus for sale.
Hey guys, I'm sorry that we keep making this about fish, but I'm just fascinated with your fascination.
Oh,
Not fish, but I'm just fascinated with your fascination.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave here, right? Can we end
Yeah.
it early? I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get that flower horn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a video of it. This thing is so gnarly looking.
Yeah.
It will give you nightmares.
Really?
It is the Charles Manson of fish.
Bro,
I'm
blue
gonna name
ring
him
octopus
Manson.
is $200. That's crazy.
$200. How can you afford not to get that thing and become friends
I mean,
with
that's
it?
crazy. It's hard not to
Look
get
at the one with the big dickhead. The one that looks like he has dreads. Like
Yeah.
you know the Rastafarians wear the
great
dreads
eyes.
and the
They're
hat.
so cute. I'd get attached to my octopus.
My Oscars, dude. Larry,
They're
Kevin,
special.
and Frank. Larry,
Yeah.
Kevin, and Frank. I call them. Dude,
Will you get two octopus so they can be friends?
I see. It gets a little dicey when you mix them.
Really?
I think so.
What happens if they ink things up?
No,
Hold
that's
on.
a squid.
Brown, white spots, and they are in a
Stupid.
neutral mood. The body of the octopus is covered
Stupid.
with whatever, allows it to blend in any background. They're shapeshifters.
Oh,
Wow.
here's my thing. I'll get a big tank. Let's say 150 gal. We'll call it a gallon for you lamos. I'll get 150 gal. I'll stash that thing. Just put all sorts of coil in it and just have the octopus.
How big is it? 150 gallons?
150.
It's a lot.
That's what Daddy's
a
getting
lot
for his birthday.
Was that a bathtub size?
About for an octopus, and Daddy's hand feeding. We're shaking hands every morning.
What?
You want to live?
What?
You want to live?
You're gonna be touching the octopus.
Oh, do I get my hands on? I wash my hands, and then I'm telling you, I pet my Oscars bee. This ain't something I just stare at the fish. We have a real deep connection, dude.
You give him a pet down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
rock hard.
Yeah, you
What?
crazy, huh?
What? Yeah, I'm fish crazy.
Yeah, you fish crazy.
Oh, dude, I can't.
Some
do
people
it.
are cock crazy, some people are cunt crazy, some people are fish
But
crazy.
what's interesting about it is, dude, the chemistry of mixing certain fish with other fish, they will kill each other. So there's only one way to find out. It is a prison yard. You seen Shawshank?
Yeah.
I got ladyboys in that tank. I got Red in that tank.
Yep.
I got Andy Dufresne. I got the warden, and you're looking at them.
Yeah. These are aggressive fucking fish, man. Look at that.
Best top 5 Oscar fish
Super
eating.
Predator, the Oscar.
That's a big
Whoa,
Oscar.
That was
Now-
fast.
Now his name, my
See how
Oscar,
fast it is?
you have no idea, B.
Holy fuck.
Nutsos.
How the fuck is he getting them that fast?
Because they're gangster.
I mean,
Small
they don't even
tank
know
too.
what the fuck hit him.
So my Oscars they're juveniles, but they can get that big, and they're also striped like that. Beautiful fish. I have an albino one too. I call him Whitey. And
Call him Whitey.
Kevin, I call him Kevin the Trash Man, because Kevin the Trash Man.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Are You Garbage Boys, named after the Are You Garbage Boys. Kevin the Trash Man. Oh, bro. Better get your food. You better get your food. Otherwise, he'll eat it all.
Well, that goldfish is having a hard
Dude,
time.
I can
right now.
feed him frozen peas, Brian.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You can
They
feed
need
who
veggies
frozen
too.
peas? Who?
My Oscar.
Frozen peas.
Dude, I gave him
They're like the coyotes of the water, guys.
I'll give him liquid IV, bro. I'll give him athletic greens right now.
These are coyotes of the water, bro.
He don't give a fuck.
Coyotes have been known to eat fruit.
I might
They adapt.
Hey, I might dab a little happy hippo into that tank.
It's eating a salamander, bro. That's not right.
Bro,
That's a baby. That's a gecko.
That's a full-size gecko. Did
Holy
the gecko slip
fuck.
into the tank? Because they can't swim. You ever seen a gecko's hands?
Poor thing can't even breathe. He's just sitting there. Hey, finish the job.
Oscars are gangster.
This Oscar has half a fucking gecko in his mouth. What's going on in that gecko's head? Oh, well, better luck next life. Yeah. Oh, now he's getting selfish. Wow.
Oh, they're
Life eats life. Somebody's going through, if you're a vegan, what happens when you plow a field, how many animals you have to kill, every snail, every vole,
Everything.
every weasel,
Everything.
every rabbit.
Yeah, don't say weasel.
I don't know.
Don't say weasel.
All the even the
Groundhogs.
even the fawns that
Everything.
so you kill everything when
The
you plow the
machine.
field. That's why the birds follow those fucking machines. Then you got to poison the shit out of everything so that you can lay fertilizer because you got to get rid of all the weeds.
Now, I hate to be extreme here, but I don't eat fish anymore.
Well,
And
that's fucking super annoying.
This is gonna annoy you too. You order calamari around me, especially after I get an octopus named Eddie. If you fuck with and you eat Eddie affiliate of mine, I'll fight you.
This is so annoying to me.
Like if Sasso ordered that black squid calamari that he ordered at Scopa.
Yeah. So you won't eat cod. You won't eat
No. How could I? How could I?
You're so fucking annoying.
Would you eat a Flowerhorn?
Yeah, I would, in front of you. I'll eat anything in your fucking tank.
Flowerhorns aren't natural. They're not a natural fish.
I don't give
They're
a
a hybrid.
Fuck. I'll fillet it and eat it. And then, you know what I might
eat the bulbous?
I'll fillet it and I won't eat it. I'll be like, I'm not hungry after I got it all filleted and lemoned up. Yeah. Lemon and parsley.
Hey, you know me. I like a good joke, right?
Yeah.
Stop. Right? I'm fun, right? I'm fun.
Yeah.
Hey, stop.
Why?
Because I have fish now, man. It's different.
I'll eat your fish.
You might as well say you can eat my kids.
I'm hungry. I like
Hey, you know me. I have fun time, right? Fun time Charlie.
Yeah.
Talk about fish.
Yeah.
It ain't fun.
Really?
It's not funny to me.
What are you, an Oscar and I'm a goldfish? Is that what's going on?
Oh, you're a guppy, buddy.
I'm a guppy,
You're
huh?
a piece of shit guppy,
guppy.
that I feed my Oscars.
'Cause I'm an octopus.
And I'm an Oscar.
Huh?
You're not an octopus. You're too old for an
bro.
octopus.
I can use my legs and my
Chin,
arms.
do average motherfucker. Man cooks and eats Flowerhorn.
You said it was delicious too.
Well, there it is.
Why would you
buddy.
bring that up?
Well,
I'm just
because it
showing you
looks
people eat it.
delicious.
That looks
Because
like shit, dude.
It looks delicious. And I got something for you. By eating a cichlid or a flowerhorn, you're actually saving other fish. Because last time I checked, they eat all the other fish.
Yeah, if you.
That's what Ben Franklin was a vegetarian, and he was on a boat on his way from the colonies to fucking England,
France?
and they were cooking fish up on the boat with butter. He was starving. He was living on biscuits and fucking back then you were a vegetarian. meaning
fattest vegan ever.
Correct. And he was dying. He was like, God, that smells so fucking good. He just wanted
Little
protein.
butter, little cod.
Oh. So he's sitting there and he goes, but I'm a vegetarian. I got to stick to it. Then he sees them open one of the fish and a bunch of fish fall out of it because the thing had just eaten a bunch of fish. And he goes, wait a minute. If I eat that fish, I'm saving fish. And that's how he got off his vegetarianism and ate all the
he's a
fucking
nudist too? He'd walk around town
He was a
nude?
character.
Yeah.
He was a
Had
spent a lot of time.
bunch of hoes.
Yeah, kind of a celebrity in France. Kind of like
Big time. Had so many girlfriends. Straight up girlfriends in France.
Oh, yeah.
Girlfriends.
yeah.
Fattest
Brilliant,
vegan you've ever
brilliant
seen.
chub.
Now, did they find dead bodies in his basement? Sure.
Well, a lot of vegans, if they don't do it right, they tend to eat a very carb heavy.
Remember when I went vegan for a week?
Yeah.
I ate all the carbs.
Yeah.
The hummus.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people from India, when they live on chapatis and dal and they eat like rice, that kind of a heavy carb thing, you get what they call deli belly. And you'll just get like a belly, it's just you can't just if you're gonna do vegetables, you got to do it right. It's hard.
Right. That's why, to the point. That's why I don't eat fish anymore.
Well, Daddy eats nuts, some nuts.
You'll eat these
berries.
nuts. You eat these nuts, bitch. Bitch.
How about my 11-year-old son? My 11-year-old son
these
goes.
nuts.
He goes, hey man, what's this dragon thing, man? I go, Nick is in the car. I go, dragon. He goes, yeah, dragging these nuts across your face. I go, I'll fucking kill you. He's 11 years old. Then because he's allowed to swear around me and he knows some shit. And he goes, can I say fuck? And I go, yeah, within context, And he goes, no, because I'm not allowed to
That's
say
what I
it.
tell
but
my
know."
son. If it's
I'm
around me.
You can say it. And then so I say something and he goes, he goes, hold on, let me just check something. Oh, there are 0 fucks in here, so I can give 0 fucks. And I go, what? I start laughing. He goes, hold on, let me call the fuck store. They just closed. So they don't have any fucks either. I was dying. I was like, dude, you're a fucking comic.
Well, it's like when we're in the green room, David asked me something, and I was like, what? I thought I heard him say it before, and I guess Jay said it. And he's like, what do you think of these? And he said something with D's in it. And I was like, yeah, D's nuts. He's like, that's why you guys are brothers. Your brothers said the exact same thing. I was like, we're mature, man. I'm sorry.
I still laugh.
His
at that.
girlfriend was there. I was like, we're mature.
Me and my friend had this whole
So
dumb
stupid.
thing where he'd try to get me to say D's. He goes, D's, D Smith? And I go, D's who? And he goes, D's nuts, motherfucker.
Well, with Jay, because, he eats like a grouper fish. He has shit all over his mouth and teeth. All I have to say is, hey, Dwight? It's like the Dwight around your mouth. Dwight? And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, you got shit all over it.
Dwight.
Like our grandma used to have.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandmother, on my dad's side used to get.
They eat like Oscar
spit
fish.
here.
Yeah, disgusting.
Well,
Once the white.
Some people get that. Elliot Spitzer, I think it's him. Or no. Michael Avenatti. Remember that guy? He's now in jail. Remember the lawyer, Michael Avenatti?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, they were, he takes on Trump. He might be the next president.
Then he got fucked by Nike?
Yeah, well, he tried to extort Nike, and he's doing a lot of time. 14 years. Holy fuck. I mean, he was on top of the world, but when he would talk, he would get this saliva on.
He used to represent Summer Daniels. Stormy.
Yeah, I
Summer.
guess he took money from her. I guess he took money from his clients. I mean, 14 years.
Well, he did the book deal for her, and then she was like, he never paid me.
That's
He
crazy.
just take money.
That's crazy. Yeah, apparently he was stealing money from his clients. Like, I always thought he was pretty cool. Like, he seemed like he was on top of the world, kind of a badass. Then you find out it's like, dude, you're being a criminal.
And then when he went after Nike was like,
Well, he tried to extort
we
Nike.
make Jordan.
He tried to extort Nike.
Yeah, dude, we make off-white Air Force Ones.
I mean, 14
Bring
fucking
the
years.
pain.
He's a lawyer, too. 14 years, dude. Think about that. Your life is done. Sentence of 14 years for a fraud scheme. Stealing millions of dollars from clients. Are you kidding? How are you that dumb and that immoral?
He has to pay over $10 million restitution to 4 clients and to the
Fucking kidding
IRS.
me? Hey, what do you think? You're just gonna get away with being a fucking idiot?
Yeah, eventually he's gonna catch you, right?
People do the dumbest shit like that. You look at it and you're like, did you think you were gonna get like this guy Santos, this fucking Republican congressman?
Mm-hmm.
On his resume, the guy said he went to Baruch College and another college. He never went to those colleges. He said he was Jewish.
He said, I'm Jewish.
Yeah, that's later. But he said, as a proud American Jew, every Jewish organization was like, hold on, what the fuck? Your grandmother died when? He said, my grandmother died in 9/11. She died in 2016. The lies are so crazy. You see him in the first.
Still got voted in. Like it's all good.
Well, they found out later. You see this now. They don't even know if that's his real name.
Do you see him throwing up the white supremacist sign?
Yeah,
too,
I don't
on the
know
House
if that
of
was. I
Congress?
don't know if that was I don't know if that was the case. But this fucking idiot is sitting there in Congress. He was alone, just on his phone.
He looks like a grouper fish. Maybe I'm just heavy on fish right now, but
How the fuck do you? What a.
who voted for that guy?
I mean, well, everybody thought he wasn't. Nobody thinks you're going to lie. Like, Tulsi Gabbard goes, have you no shame?
Doesn't give a fuck.
He didn't work for Citigroup or for Goldman
Or
Sachs
Wall
and said he
Street.
did.
No Wall Street, nothing.
Well, that's debatable and they're being nitpicky. No, they're not.
Well, I like the schools he said he went to of the alumni. Are like, what years were you there?
Wow.
That's like when we have friends, really your friends, when they're like, yeah, I'm a brown belt or black belt in this. I'm like, wait, from who?
Well, that's
and they tell us, I go, why was there during those years? He goes, oh, we must have just missed each
That's
other. No.
There
There's
are
only
ways to check this
there's
out.
4 big guys. You would have been in the group I'm in.
Yeah, there are ways to check that out.
Yeah, that guy's
my
hilarious.
mother knew a guy like that who he was working with my father, and the guy said, well, I used to play it. I played in Wimbledon as a tennis player. They all loved tennis. He goes, I played at Wimbledon. So obviously, Wimbledon's like if you played at Wimbledon, you're.
It's like saying I played basketball at Masquerade.
Have you ever seen how good those guys are? The guys who you don't even know of. When you watch them play, you're like.
It's also you have to be a part of a club. Like you and I, if we're like, hey, we want to play tennis, and we fly to England.
No. This guy played in Wimbledon. In other words, like top ranked tennis player. When you're anybody who's ever played in Wimbledon is so good you can't believe it. Like they're just
top
ridiculous.
100 in the world.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. They hit the ball so hard, everything else.
It's grass.
And he gets out on the court and couldn't hold the racket. Like he was hitting the ball.
People are hilarious.
And my mother goes, this guy's crazy. And he goes, I'm a little out of practice. And my mother said, you have to talk to, he can't work. He's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Then he said the same thing about golf. Same thing. He was hitting the ball.
Why do guys lie about this?
Well, I think some people are fucking crazy, or they're such narcissists they think they can get away with being that way. Like, okay.
Remember there's that one
Fibbing
guy?
is like fibbing. Like, or you know.
When I was joking around, I saw that mountain lion. You guys called me out. That was funny. You're like, you with whatever.
I knew you were lying.
Sharks,
I was like, you fucking
and I started
liar.
laughing.
No, I've seen mountain lions.
Yeah, it's different.
I go, let me ask you again.
But remember that one guy who came in our lives? I won't say who it is, but he was like, yeah, I fought Czech Congo. And remember, at the time I was fighting, he's like, I fought Czech Congo. I fought Vanderlei Silva. I'm like, oh, well, I can just Google the records.
I remember that.
I remember
Well, you said to me, you go, I'll do it right now. You go, want to do it on the phone?
I knew it's bullshit,
was
and
like,
then
oh.
I was like, "This never happened." And then I go, "What I say?" And then I go, "Oh, well, it's weird, man. I looked up the records. Your name's not on any of their record books." He goes, "It wouldn't be on there. That it was on the beach, not sanctioned fight." So
On the beach.
you fought Chuck Callen and Vanderlei Silva on the beach.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't source that. So
Yeah, people are that becomes a habit. I don't know what that's about. Like I told a story on I was on the radio and I told a story about domestic
to impress.
domestic violence where I saw a couple in a fight and then the cop came to break it up and the woman jumped on the cop's back. Now I told the story.
Like you were there?
And yeah, I'm there. And then I said, and she fish hooked him. And everybody everybody in the fucking thing went, "Oh my God." And I went, and I go, well, that's not true. I go, I might have made up the fish hook part because it just makes the story better.
Yeah.
And we'll do that. I'll do it. But I had to stop myself because I was like, hey, you can't tell a fucking, don't do that
Straight
on a fucking,
lie?
I can get away with it, but don't do that on a fucking radio show.
You're
That's
a
not
comic,
cool.
but
it was very funny. I'll add, but I actually don't think I add, I think I'm pretty good about not adding stuff. At the end of the day, I think that
I mean, if it's a bit on stage, you can exaggerate.
Yeah, but if I'm going to tell a story about a fight that I saw or was in, I'm not going to add an extra punch. I'm just not.
No,
I'm not.
I'd hope not.
It's
if you do, it's out of you're joking.
I'm not going to add anything about I'm not going to pad my high school wrestling record.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. But there are people that do this weird shit all the time.
Yeah, you didn't even ask them. It's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's very strange.
Yeah. I think that sometimes.
Hey, do you want a flower horn?
No, but thank you.
Okay.
No, you got Flowerhorn on the brain, bro.
I just.
What's going on with your hair? You got a little cap? You just decided to be a little stylish?
You know, I feel like doing my hair.
It's cute
Daddy's
hat.
been up since 4.
Had some trouble
Boston,
sleeping?
I was thinking about the flower horn at 3, fell back to sleep. Boston at 4:30 he goes, "Daddy, I'm awake and I'm wet." That means he pissed his jammies.
Yeah, cutie pie. My little boy's sick, so he's
Nothing
he's
worse.
hacking.
Nothing worse.
Hacking.
Not sleeping through the night.
No.
Nothing worse.
Hacking, hurting, waking
And
up.
you're like,
crying.
"Hey, babe, I'm going to Fort Wayne. Make
Yeah.
sure he's better when I get back, right? 'Cause that's your job.
That's very interesting you say that.
I'm gonna take a warm hand to your face. He's not better.
Very interesting because
Like Dana White.
Daddy fell asleep on the couch
much?
accidentally on purpose upstairs. Daddy fell asleep on the couch accidentally on purpose.
They need some rest.
Because baby was hacking up a lung, and I knew I was going to sleep because that kid cries, I wake up right away. So now upstairs, then I have a dream. I have a fucking nightmare, and my nightmare is my other kids. I can't see them but an hour a week. I have this dream we're in Ukraine, and they can only come out and play for 1 hour at night.
Because the bomb shed.
Yeah, and I woke up because I couldn't. I was trying to keep my daughter calm. She's 14, my son's 11.
Yeah, I know that
and I woke up with so much
I
anxiety.
hate that.
You wake up with so much anxiety because people are going through terrible things. Like that war is keeping people from their children
I know.
or whatever. You
Well,
know.
it's got dark. Yeah.
I know. But your kids make you so fragile. I'm
know.
such a bitch.
Scared of everything.
I never used to be afraid. I'm afraid of everything now because of my children.
I know.
Fuck. So I gotta
why-
skip town. Yeah,
I
I'll
gotta
see
leave,
you guys later.
so I don't have to deal with it.
See ya. Some
See
people,
ya.
I can't, but some parents are like, I can't, and they just run
Some
away.
dads?
Some dads, what a,
You'd be a real piece of shit.
I got no time for that. I'm unforgiving with that.
Have to be.
Yeah.
I wish you were in town longer because John Anik is in tonight.
Fuck.
I wanted to have him on Fire and Kid before he does food truck.
Well, look, my flight might get canceled. The flights are, my
'cause
flight
the
now, I'm having
FSA,
trouble with my flight.
FAA, right?
Yeah, I'm getting all these.
Well, I thought Anik's flight was going to cancel coming from
vacations.
Florida or Vegas. I forget where he's coming from. Well, I guess
Love John
I
Anik.
got to give him a flight to
I've only done a podcast with him. I never met him in person.
great guy.
Yeah, he is smart.
Yeah, so they grounded all flights last night.
Yeah.
According to Barstool, they said all flights,
Barstool?
but then Barstool. But then when I looked at this,
Well, no,
this
it's
is a
back
lot.
now. Last night they ground all flights. All
So
right,
9
Jim, what do
Eastern.
we got, dude?
Okay.
I don't want this flower horn to go.
Well, that was the first one. Did you guys watch the Golden Globes last night?
I actually did.
So I'm so happy that Gerard Carmichael,
Yeah.
who I love, who opened for me and Dove back in the day.
Bought him a car.
I did buy him yes, I wasn't going to say that, but I bought him
say
a
it.
car because I believed in him so much and I loved him so much.
Could have used a shout out on Golden Globes, okay?
He was
That'd been
so,
nice.
Yeah, he was so special and so wonderful. And I remember I said to Dub, I go, I can't have this kid taking the bus. This kid is very special. His comedy was so gutsy and funny back then.
Hey, what's
And I
his
just
Shelley?
I can't believe he's hosting.
What's the Shelley reference? I know people were kind of upset about that.
Is the wife of the leader of Scientology that went missing in 2017
David
or something like that?
Savage. Yeah, they
shit.
can't find him. Look, man, he's a beautiful soul, and I love that kid.
no one had a better joke than Eddie Murphy. Did you hear him? So they give him whatever the entertainer of the decade or whatever. And he gets up there. You have it?
Yeah, just play it. Oh, just play the
I haven't
audio.
seen this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
play the audio. This is very end.
Wait, who said this?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
Oh,
Murphy.
I love
Ever
Eddie
heard of
Murphy.
him?
Eddie Murphy was up there. Did he win a Golden Globe?
No, he won entertainer of the year or whatever. You know how they do the not entertainer but whatever
Lifetime
performer of the
achievement?
yeah.
Lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and
seen this
peace
one?
of mind. It's a blueprint, and I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. There's three things you just do. These three things. Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name.
Oh my God.
Closed on that. Everyone's all tuned in because he's like, I
Wow.
have 3 keys to success.
Jennifer Coolidge won too, huh? She's fucking phenomenal.
Her speech was great. She was
She's
cussing.
amazing.
And then the girl, the Yellowstone won some. And then my boy from the Damar series on Netflix won. He's my favorite for American Horror Story. They did a tribute to Ryan Murphy, who writes all the American
He's a
Horror Stories.
genius.
He's my favorite.
He's a genius.
I just finished all 11 seasons. It's my favorite series of all time.
He's fucking just
That
incredible.
last series, woo! If you're not comfortable with gay scenes, not for you. It is
Well, Ryan Murphy's a very gay man.
gay.
And a
Oh,
genius.
this
Fucking
you'd have to be with
genius.
this last series.
He's a genius. God.
Yeah, he is.
And
Savage.
you guys, I don't watch the series, but that new Game of Thrones series, whatever. I guess this girl that won the TV series of the.
She's the Dragon Queen.
Okay.
She was hammered on stage.
Yeah, so
Oh,
they
she
won
was?
best TV series.
Hammered.
I mean, not too crazy, but it just became a viral thing. People
Everyone
love
was,
it.
but I guess someone was up with the food, so they just gave him drinks. So there's a lot of people wasted. at the
She's
Golden Globe.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's
so
the
cute.
actual dragon.
What's in her mouth?
She's just hammered.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Alrighty.
You don't watch House of Dragons?
I did. I haven't finished it. I need to. Thoughts?
It's been out for a hot
Scale of
second.
1 to 10?
Right up to the Game of Thrones.
Really?
Especially season 1.
Okay.
So you don't have to build all the characters,
Yeah.
backstory stuff. So Game of Thrones season 1's a little slow.
Yeah.
I
I need
thought
to-
this season 1 was better than Game of Thrones season 1.
I found
which is
this,
saying a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of setup, so I'm at
Let's pay off
episode
for
4.
it, Daddy.
Okay. All right.
All right, this is back to Dana White's an update.
California Women's
Caucus. Like I said, it's a total like 17 senators and 30. What the hell?
Wait, are those the women Bryan was talking about that run California? You don't want them on your case.
I don't know if it's them. Is it them?
No, it's the California Legislative Women's Caucus. It's probably some.
Well, I have the California Legislative Women's Caucus merch. Is it the same? Same people?
I mean,
'Cause I bought their hoodie.
I mean, whatever.
But so yeah, 17 state senators and 32 state assemblywomen. They're asking Endeavor and Ari Emanuel to fire Dana White because of him
Well,
slapping
what
his
about
wife.
her? Why haven't they mentioned his wife? She hit him first.
But she's not the president of the UFC.
Okay, so they should be. What should happen to him? and
Well,
her?
she's going to lose her skinny tea endorsement on Instagram. She lost that?
Really?
Skinny tea.
No, I don't know.
But they're just calling for because there has been no no statement
There
from
has been
Endeavor
mama.
or
Well,
Ari
these
Emanuel.
people-
Now, do you see
are-
Dana
these
White did a
people
press
are-
conference today? I guess apparently did a press conference today and was like, oh, for the fighters sticking up for me, don't. It's never acceptable. He said, quit sticking up for me.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need you to stick up for me. That's what I've been saying from the jump. Don't let him deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Fighters, you're not getting an extra bonus, none of that shit. This is never okay.
Right.
You don't need to stick up for him.
That's correct.
Let him eat his crow.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't think he should lose his job. There should be some repercussions. There has to be. You can't hit a woman in public like that.
Yeah, maybe
Like,
a
he'll fuck
suspension
shit
or
you
something.
first.
I don't know.
I spent him for what, 2 pay-per-views or something? But
Yeah, something like
I don't
that.
know what you do. I don't know what you do there.
Yeah. I mean, that women's
you got the
caucus would
women's
like him-
caca?
They'd like him to be killed.
You got the women's
They'd like
caca?
him to be killed. I don't really want to take. I don't know what
Be
that
the women's
caucus is.
cacas on
yeah,
your case?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm not. You know, that's probably a radical group of people in one way or another. There are groups of people, whoever they might be, that are not interested in anything but destruction.
No, they want you on the street.
Yeah, they want you
And he
dead.
has kids.
They want
He's,
you
you know,
dead. They want you
gorgeous
dead.
daughter.
No, they want you dead.
Kids. Yeah.
There's
But I mean-
plenty of that. So I don't know
Also,
who they
here's
are.
the other
I haven't
thing.
looked into
Hey,
it.
here's the other thing. People make mistakes.
Yeah,
dude.
and especially in marriage, that's you know that's
Should never hit. I
would-
never advocate
I would
hitting.
say this: they seem to be.
I will
they
hit
seem to
Bryan
be-
right now.
They seem to be married, back together. They raised kids together. They know each other since they were 12. You know, so that's-
Still don't make
I'm
it
not
okay.
a marriage counselor.
They should make it okay. There should be some repercussions there. What? I don't know.
Look,
That's
they hit.
above my pay
They
grade.
seem to hit each other, and I'm saying they seem to hit each other. They seem
That's
to,
their. You know what? Could be their love language.
That's I don't know what it is, but they seem to settle their disputes with some fisticuffs, and that would be on her and him, and that's between them right now.
There need to be some repercussions.
And I don't know why the caucus didn't mention the woman if they're in for equal rights.
I didn't see if they mentioned it or not, but I'm sure they probably didn't do it.
Don't get me started on
But
that.
so with the whole Dana thing, it's even people are more upset because, like, he returned to business like nothing happened. Just like his Fuck It Friday, he did one of those. Then he also did.
I came
the
up with
slap
that
league.
marketing. Chin, vouch.
Yeah,
I came up with Fuck It Friday.
Really?
He runs with it now. Yeah. Remember he was firing all the people?
Yeah.
I said, oh, Dana woke up was like, oh, fuck, it's Fuck It Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
2 months later, it's Fuck It Friday. And I was hashtag Fuck It Friday. I'm like, oh,
That's great.
He's changed the
That's
day.
hilarious.
yeah.
well,
So
all
what was I
right.
saying? So yeah. So how Dana just came back like nothing happened, but we all saw.
Look,
it
we're living in a time, a different time with social media, with cameras and everything, where everybody is when you do something that is something like that. The reality is everybody's going to have a point of view on it, and there's going to be a fuckload of pressure on you, and you could lose your whole life when you are behaving that way in public. And just
100%.
know that. And by the way, the consequences will be permanent. They will be extreme in the and so you can have a life, you can live an exemplary life, you can have somebody can say something about you from 23 years ago, you can lose your entire career and it will never come back.
So
that's the
unless
world
you have
we're
a
living
good partner in crime who carries the show.
in. That's just the way it is for a lot
No,
of people.
so with that said, we do know people that have been going through stuff that they're accused or whatever, but there's no, this is on film. It's
I understand.
100%.
This is
This is what
different.
happened.
Yeah, this is
So that's what people are like. With the people that are accused, they should.
What I'm saying
they should
is that-
come back right away and be like, hey, I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
And just do
What
regular
I'm
shows.
saying
But
is
Dana,
that
they're saying he should have
doesn't
probably
even
taken a
need to be
step
on
back.
film. And nowadays, when it's on film, boy, that's a whole.
But it's
nother
on film.
thing.
He did something
there's
wrong
no
on film.
F's about it.
Yeah.
Ends ifs, buts about it. Like this is what happened.
Yep.
Jamal Hill wrote an article on it saying, basically she always points towards racism. She's like, the only reason he's not suffering any consequences is he's a white male. I'm like, you don't know the sport that well.
White
Like,
males.
Dana White,
Yeah, the white male
he's
thing
different.
doesn't.
He's too famous.
Doesn't hold water at all.
He's just
But also-
powerful as shit.
He's so powerful, and also, I don't think you know the sport and how powerful he is when you just say, "Oh, it's a white male thing." It's definitely not, because there can be a worse time to be a white male in America. Like, if anything, that's working against him right now.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, what else you got?
I will kill you right now, Brian. What? I'll hit you. Think
That's
I'll
a
get
me-
canceled if I beat you up?
I'll stick my dirty fingers in your cage, in your tank.
You say
like this.
cage. Nope, you say cage.
I'll give your
Nope,
fish
I don't
the
have
white
gerbils.
egg.
You
I'll
say
give your
cage.
fish the white egg.
Stupid. You say cage.
Shut up.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. You sure you don't want a flower horn?
I don't want your stupid flower horn. What else you got?
Wait, dude,
I'm
wait.
fucking
You're
hungry.
gonna be on a plane. I'm like, B, I got it. I'm saying patient. I'm like, holy shit.
You're getting it now today.
I'm leaving here.
You're going to buy a flower
I'm
horn.
leaving here. Going to buy that flower horn for $200.
Is your tank primed and ready?
I primed it this morning.
Who are you putting the flower horn in with?
Put them in with a Jack Dempsey, who's larger, a Jaguar cichlid, and
A jaguar. Don't say jaguar.
Jaguar. No, well, it's fish talk. And then I'm doing 2 Oscars in there. Everyone else,
Yeah, I'm bored already.
everyone
with
else,
this conversation.
everyone else, you got to get out.
Yeah, you got to get
Because
out.
I'll murder him. I'll murder him.
He'll murder them.
He's gonna rough up the rest of them.
There's a shot caller coming in. Oh, shot caller coming in.
Should I call him Manson or Suge Knight?
Call him shot caller. Call him shots.
Ooh,
Shots.
Shots up.
Yeah.
Shots.
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 Shots. Why you call them shots? She calls the shots in the tank.
Yeah, shots. Give me some more. Give me some more.
This is a quick one because this is here in California. So the floods, I was like, whatever. It's not that crazy of a deal, but it's actually,
Is that Ellen DeGeneres?
that's Ellen DeGeneres' backyard or something like that.
Oh, let me see that.
Oh,
Oh my
somewhere where
God, is
she
she
lives at.
okay?
No, she just said there was like a regular
Oh my
creek
God,
that
is she going
flows.
to get out of there okay? Her house in fucking Santa Clarita, the $40 million house, is she going to be okay?
Yeah, I didn't care about the Ellen DeGeneres thing, but the floods are pretty damn
Whoa,
crazy.
Certain areas, they're horrible.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Over 17 people died already.
But people think LA's this. It's not.
Kidding me?
No, I've never seen more rain in my life. And if anybody tells me we need it one more time, I'm freaked the fuck out.
Look at this.
That's just Ellen.
We need it.
It's supposed to pick up next week. All next week's supposed to rain too. Wow. Dude, my ficus is
I think
lit.
this is,
My ficus is like this.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
don't
Well,
get too much water.
we've been
though.
dry for a long time.
Yeah, it's up like 400% or 600% increase versus this time of year.
Now, here's the thing about
Last
LA,
year.
right? You would think they would have this procedure set up so we could capitalize on the rain. We don't have the infrastructure. So it's great for forest fires and other things. But as far as like giving the water that we need and provide more water, we don't have the infrastructure for it. So it doesn't really matter.
Oh really?
Yeah. All the runoff water, we're fucked.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
At least we have our almonds. What else you got, Chin?
This is Damar Hamlin's, I guess his sayings, which is, did we win? That was like the first thing that he said when he woke up from the, I guess, whatever.
He woke
First thing the
up out of
doctors
his
heard-
like coma or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
the doctor said that was the first words that really came out,
Yeah,
came out of
I
his
believe
mouth.
that.
And then he's also said, oh, people are saying 3 is back, their team, I guess, right? So he trademarked both of those phrases. And I guess they already started selling shirts
Wow.
for did we win? Like earlier this month when he was in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, that's
still.
how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like super fast.
I think Bills are going to win the Super Bowl now.
Yeah.
You give professionals like motivation on top of just getting to the Super Bowl. You give them motivation to play for
Yeah.
this guy. Good luck beating the Bills.
Really?
Good
You think
luck.
that plays a real factor in pro sports?
Big time.
Really?
They're playing for a bigger thing.
Like
more
inspiration?
oh man.
Like God's on our
Oh,
side
you
kind
give
of stuff?
pros inspiration.
That's that Holy Ghost shit where you're like, God's on our side.
Yeah, I don't say Holy Ghost, but yeah,
Okay, I'm
it's
just saying Holy Ghost
yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah, sure.
If you believe in Jesus,
Well, God is good.
God is good. That's interesting though, because there are a lot of religious people on that team.
But not all of them. And now, religion or not, you're playing for this dude.
I
You can
got
see what can happen.
I got you.
I'm not been against those boys.
That's interesting.
They even said the Schaub Bills jerseys sound like hotcakes. What else you got, Chin?
What?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Up 400%.
You had a cup of coffee with those guys.
Oh, dude.
Ooh,
coffee's
limb lengthening.
being-
What is
Yeah,
that?
let's just-
Hold on, I might get taller. What the
Limb
fuck?
lengthening
Let me see the
surgery?
original article.
Get
Here it
the
is.
Fuck
So
outta here.
this guy right here, I guess he was able to get his legs.
I heard it's so painful.
Oh yeah.
It looks super painful, but then he was able to grow 5 inches. Like this is the second time he's done
Holy
it.
Shit.
So a total of
Dude.
5 inches. He was 5'2", now he's 5'7".
My God.
Not worth
Made it
it.
big for his
Not
impact
worth
in his life. It was
not worth it.
Might be. His
Well, 5'7", 8 tall. either,
Turkey's
buddy.
doing all the hair.
Being 5'2".
Some guy came up to me at Mike Drop Comedy Club in San Diego. He was from Australia. He pulled his hat up. He goes, "Look at this, mate." He was from like Australia. He said,
said that.
He went to Hair of Istanbul. Got the best hair transplant I've ever fucking seen in my life. I was like, holy shit. Don't be surprised if I go on a vacation. Don't ask me where I've gone. Don't be surprised if I come back with a nice thick head of hair.
Cowboy said it's fast too. You can do it in a
Oh,
weekend.
he did it.
Yeah.
Cowboy did. They paid him to do it.
You can
I
do it,
might,
Brian.
I might go there, get myself a little hair transplant, and you know what?
Get a little taller.
Get a little taller,
Now
man.
this says it's painless. The remote control is used by a patient to increase their height by 1 millimeter a day after the surgery in a process that is usually painless. I make 4 to 6 tiny small incisions into the leg, creating a window to gain access to the hollow part of the bone, which is fun to drill into.
1 millimeter a day.
Where I insert a device that responds to external remote control that a patient will control at home.
But how do they?
Well, I'd be
how do they?
stubborn, too.
How do they make it? Oh, so the bone grows as you,
I don't
as
know.
you create more space.
Stretches
Maybe
it
if you
out.
just do it little increments, then your bone just forms around
This
it.
is
I don't
just
know.
the beginning of what the fuck we're going to be dealing with. This is just the beginning.
Can they make your wiener longer yet?
Yes, I think so.
Well, I thought they just cut the back.
I don't know. I need longer arms so I have better reach for ankle picks and for punching in the
Yeah,
face.
go through that pain to do that, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Even if they had it like down to a science where you can make your wiener longer, I just wouldn't go through the pain.
Surgery is risky and may not work, or surgery may add a slight appearance of increased length to the non-erect penis, but does not change the actual length of the penis. And worse, surgery can result in complications. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm
if
out.
you have a way to grow tissue, now you're going to be fucking. Now we'll get serious. Guys are going to have the biggest dongs on the planet.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. It'd be fun, mess around with.
Well, they
that
can
big
grow
old
an
meat
ear. They
stick.
can grow an ear with stem cells. They can.
I remember it was on
I
a
think
pig
they
or
might be
something.
able to grow a dick eventually. They can grow an.
Yeah,
they can
did
grow an
that on the mouse.
esophagus
Remember that
too.
mouse was like, huh? It was on his back.
Yep.
It was all, huh?
Yep.
That's
Pretty soon you're gonna have mice who are gonna grow dicks on their.
Well, remember some I think it was
wild.
soldiers that had their wieners blown off. Remember they'd use like your thumb? I'm like, hey, dude, use my middle finger.
Yeah, I think, but yeah, they're gonna grow dicks. I hope soon.
I was watching, Mark Bell,
people.
Chris Bell, the weightlifting
Yeah.
guys. He had a podcast and they had some sexpert on, and I guess there's a good amount of information showing that penis pumps can increase your width and length to a certain degree, like penis pump.
It increases
You
the
wish,
cavernous
Chin.
bodies in the dong.
You wish, Chin. Chin's like, no, it's science. Yeah. You pump it.
Yeah, we'll find out. In a few months, we'll find out.
Yeah.
We don't need that stuff. God is good. Am I right? Hey. Am I
I told
right?
you.
Hey, am I right? God is good.
I guess. Listen.
Talking about our wieners.
All
we're
I know
fine.
is I
Hey,
watched
we're
when I
fine.
was a freshman in college. I thought my dick was always not big, and I saw porn, and I said that guy's dick is big, and my girlfriend said your dick is just as big. And then I had sex with a woman who was older, and she said, "What are you talking about? You have a great dong."
Brian, is this your way of bragging about your wiener?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
very strange.
That's how I like to end a podcast. Now listen, if you're anywhere close to Indiana, this Friday, Saturday, you might want to come and see me.
Hey,
do
Packer
stand-up.
fans, you guys are sad right now because your team's not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you're going to lose Aaron Rodgers to the Niners
Uh-huh.
or Broncos, hopefully. Listen, if you're sad,
Yeah.
go see Brian Callen.
I'll make you laugh.
See, that's a pitch.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. Now, here's the other thing. Dania, Florida, in Florida, close to Miami, January
30 minutes
19,
outside-
2021.
about
The
30
next
minutes outside.
weekend. It's just the next weekend. Then we got Edmonton, Canada, February 23, 24, 25. That's all. Haven't been there in a long time. Can't
Little
wait to
snow
go
up
to the
there.
comic strip. Oh, Edmonton? That's where grizzlies live. That's where polar bears are.
I mean, not around that
It's
mall, but
cold.
yeah, up north.
We'll see.
Go get you some.
Come
Fort Wayne,
get
go
some.
see Brian.
Then we got
Quit
Nashville,
being
Tennessee
sad.
in March.
I'm in Tampa, Florida next week, next Friday, Saturday. Tampa Bay Improv, Tampa, Florida is next Friday and Saturday. That we will have 100% Tiger Thick Nectar available in person there, and all new on tour merch. Can only get it in person as well. That starts in Tampa, Florida next Friday, Saturday, January 20th, 21st. Springfield, Missouri is February 3rd and 4th. Naples, February 16th through the 18th. I'm going to be catching fish there. Bakersfield, California, one night only, February 23rd. And then Brea is March 3rd and 4th right now. I'm going to have to change that March 3rd date, but for sure March 4th. But March 3rd and 4th, Brea as of now. Oklahoma City's on there as well. But Tampa, you're up next week. Get you some at thickboy.com or fatkz.com. I'm going to get this Flowerhorn. I'll post it on my freaking
Yeah.
shit.
All right, kids.
Is that it?
Love you.
Brian has to catch a plane. Love you guys.